they buffed the bomb shooter in the most recent update. It was one little change, and everyone was like, "Oh, that's okay." But what they did is they uncapped the bomb shooter's frag damage. So what they've done essentially is they have made it so you can buff a frag bomb. So I don't know, like send like what's a dense round, like 55, like a dense early game round. And well, I've got primary expertise. Let me get a primary mentoring just to show. But you can see it's a bit slow shooting, right? So they're very slow shooting bomb shooters. But every shot, this thing is doing like 100 damage, right? It's a lot. And in late game, our and you're gonna see that against the mob it doesn't do too good because it doesn't have very good single target damage. But then it turns to ceramics and it just disappears. So late game, what we're doing is we are going to have primary expertise, and we are going to have a perma brew because remember they reduced the perma brew's cost. So it is viable. I've tried it in chimps. It's actually like really good because for every bomb tower, I'm gonna say that you can have about 5 302s. And remember, this is like $1,000 tower, or like a I don't know. This is like a fucking. This tower isn't worth anything. This tower, like in late game, this shouldn't work. This is a super cheap tower because of the free upgrades. So let's just say we have like 5 of these, right? And the rest of the spaces where it's getting buffed by primary expertise and permabrew is we're gonna have 022, so that we're just shooting more frags. Okay, so this looks stupid, right? Like if you've played the game for a long time, you'll know that this looks really dumb. But what we're gonna do is, because it's a primary tower, we're gonna get some embrittlements, right? This isn't just on this map, just any like primary tower, right? Get some embrittlements. They're good, right? They buff again more damage to these guys. And a reminder that this is with a 502. This tower costs about $350, and for the amount of work that this thing does for basically the cost of a sniper, it's insane. Like it goes nuts. 360, yeah, so for about the cost of a sniper, you're gonna see what this thing does under Permabrew and Monkey Village and Striker Jones, who would be level 20 by, round 98. So we'll send out like 96. Well, not 95. 95 works too, but yeah, I'll get to that. So we'll send out round 96. Remember, this defense costs nothing, right? You can get whatever you want with this. And you'll see what happens with the frags is that the frags will actually kill all of the balloons behind the main one before killing the first one, because the frags just do so much damage that like your issue is single target on the first balloon in a row. It's pretty cool. So like look at these ZMGs, right? It's gonna break the ZMG behind the first one and then kill the main one because the frags are just doing so much damage. And so with these weird ass shitty towers, we've just killed 96 with basically nothing. Like this defense costs what? Maybe 80k, because all of these towers cost nothing. So this is an 80,000 defense because of Permabrew and Monkeyville. These are the 2 towers. So it's not the best, it's not it's not this guy and this guy like killing everything, right? Like it's not the best strategy, of course, but I just think it's interesting because something like this hasn't existed before. So if you really, really like striker spam, I think you will love this strategy. And for the bad, because you have so much money saved up from a bunch of stupid defense, literally one of these guys is Mob Eliminator, and then round 100 is just like free. Like just spam your ability, right? Pop striker, and it's like GG. Okay, we are doing another brick chimps. We're going to be going sub-dart. I've recorded this a couple times now. I'm going to try to black border, and I don't want to like waste your time watching me do a failed run. But basically, the sub-dart is this. Dart on strong, sub here on first. Dart gets all 4 of the greens, and then we're good. Probably still keep him on strong, actually. I think I'll probably get this guy 302. Airburst will carry us early game, and then anti-camo for the late game. It's a very useful tower, a very cheap tower, very good tower. Our main meat and potatoes of our defense is probably going to be around here. Probably striker, Villa, if you can look at my cursor. Striker, and is this guy going to get everything? He's not. That's unfortunate. But striker, village, going to go here. Permabrew will go here, and then in the range of the primary expertise, we're just going to spam a shit ton of bomb shooters. 302 if we're upgrading them, and then once we've got an adequate amount of 302s, we're just going to spam 022, because more frags equals more good. Get this guy to twin guns. There you go. We'll get him to airburst. I don't think we'll be able to afford the first camo, so we'll just get this guy night vision goggles, kill the one on 23, and then we'll get submergence support for 33. And are we good here? Oh, look at that yellow. It's looking rough. I maybe should have had striker a bit earlier in the track just to get some fucking damage done. I have him in the ultimate support position. And are we good for this round? We might not even be. Whew. I am greeding right now for airburst, and I think we get it just in time on round 18, right before we get the big things of black balloons and white balloons and everything. We'll get advanced intel, because he does see intel with this monkey here. This monkey. But let's get our bomb shooter, because round 28 is here. And I think we'll just pop him right here. Get a cluster bombs, very easy. And are we fine? We're not fine. God damn it. What should I have done? This, of course, obviously. Jeez. Because our main damage is the sub, right? So that was a stupid decision of me to do that. But we'll get our cluster bombs up now. It's good group damage before permabrew, because once you get permabrew, all of these 302s, I've tested it, it does way, way, way better than a 302, right? Or 203. But for the early game, I think 103 will just be good for these early game rounds, and that will be that. Come on. Jeez, it really does not look good in the early ones, does it? Oh wait, I can unsubmerge. Ah, that's why I've been doing not epic. That's why, is because I didn't have my fucking airburst out. Okay. Well, I think with that, we can now buy, I think we can buy our village quite safely here. So he's going to be about here. He's going to have bigger range, so he will catch that cluster bombs back there. Australians or land. So, we're going to get our early ass discount because I love money. And are we good? Ugh. Holy crap. Oh god, we're so dead. 36 here, aren't we? Oh, actually, we're fine. Just some sub-micro. Decamo all those, and then wink. Use striker ability on the third wave here when it gets too crazy, like now. And I think that was a bad ability, but we're still fine. I said we're still fine. There you go. So, and I could have bought a bomb shooter here. Should have done that a long time ago. But these are going to be our two really big bombs for the early game. So, I'll just get one right now. 022. He'll be fine. He'll be chilling there. Ooh, we're fine here, I think. Yeah. Bit scuffed. a bit scuffed on the early game here. Oh, I missed one. Okay, well, at least the sniper got it. Forgot about that. Pop him up. So we're on round 38 here, so I am actually going to get my mauler. You do need a couple maulers with this. Holy fuck. Whoa. You do need a couple maulers with this strat, just for the early game, when it is like a single Moab. A mauler just helps you not eat shit in the early rounds, which I am doing right now because I'm just very unfocused, I guess. Goodness me. Get him to frags. Yeah. My god. Okay. I'm gonna get some damage on these ceramics. I think I need it. I think I did. Oh, there's no counters around 39. Okay. Mauler, mauler, mauler. Target strong. Everyone knows what that tower does. Come on. And for round 40, we are gonna get our RBB. Our RBB. And we're gonna see if we can outbuff the sod. Oh, we can give him this. Stun the ceramics. Boop. There you go. Okay, easy. Let's get this guy an alk buff, and then we'll get him a friend. And I think we're good now for the foreseeable future. Just a bit shaky on the start. I might even get this guy's jungle drums because we'll need to build into primary upgrades eventually anyways. Round 42, got camos. There you go. I didn't forget. Build drums. Because if I can, I want to get, I'll be greedy here too. I want to get mentoring. Just so, because there are multiple Moabs on round 50, so I'm not going to have my stun, so I just need my second bombs up, and if I can discount it, that'd be nice. Which I think I can. $2,700, not that bad. Boop, there we go. Yeah, and you see just big clump rounds. Your start might not be good. You might just want to get like an early game carry, just get like a fucking ninja or something. And I also see now that my Alchemist is buffing Striker, which is not so good. But free upgrades, look at this. 101. Don't need to upgrade him yet. I don't actually. I will need to upgrade this guy eventually. But if I can, I can greed out to primary expertise. That might be good. And I think I'm going to try to do that. So around these, remember these are like $350 towers, so they're not that bad. I'm going to get a few 011s. They're not frags, but they shoot. So they'll probably do some good damage. And are we looking shaky with these ceramics? Yes, we are. So I'm just gonna buy my second really big bombs. I'm not gonna even stress about money in that regard, because that'll help for round 50 as well, just to clean up the ceramics. Because these things are ceramic destroyers. And we're gonna get a stronger stimulant. 401, and he will be chill. And this should save up to primary expertise. So, let's see if that theory is true. 49 shouldn't be much of a difficulty. I might need to use a striker stun on the ceramics here. Nope. Are we good here? Number 1 is fucking almost not good. But number 2, just use a striker stun, and we're good. Okay. And with the performance of that, I'm just going to get a couple more of these guys. You know what? I think I have fear in my heart. I might need to buy a second Mauler. And I think the answer to that is yes. I think the answer to that is yes, because now it's just single target. Ceramics, you see this, they're gone, they're nothing. But Moabs are a bit of an issue right now, because they're not clumped up. Oh no, round 55, and it's gone. And round 55, and it's gone, right? So, now we should be able to save up to primary expertise. This looks like a really weird defense, right? Like, you don't see this tower, really, at all. But I promise you it's good. Like, look at the damage it's doing, 8,000, right? They're doing more, it's doing more than the Mauler that I bought. And it's doing more than this guy. Like, these guys are doing a lot of group damage, I promise you, I promise you. 10,000 to go. We're not gonna get it by 60, but because we have 2 Maulers, we should be able to shred. Because remember, when the BFB pops into Moabs, it's gonna kill all of the Moabs before the first one. So we just need to pop the BFB layer, because the rest of the thing will get shredded. So, and I'll prove my theory here. And if I'm not, you can dislike. You can dislike. Mauler, shredding the outer layer, and all these Moabs will just disappear. Look at the ones in the back, right? They're gone. The ones in the back are gone before the first one. I love that. It's so interesting. And are we good here with all these zebras blocking our thing? No, because we have Striker Jones. And are we good with fortifieds? We are not. I'm gonna use a stun for this last one. So let's see, 63. Oh. We'll definitely use a stun for the second wave. And pop. And that didn't do much, but oh my god, I should be able to buy expertise on the third one. Maybe I shouldn't have bought a few of these guys. Oh no, we've got a stun back. Anyways, pop. There you go. Expertise afforded. So, buy our free upgrades. This guy's got a free upgrade. And chill. The Alchemist is actually buffing this now. I did that on purpose. When this Alchemist gets upgraded, now this guy gets more attack speed, and he will be carrying us for the foreseeable future. We'll get a Ice Tower as far out front as we can, and we'll get him 022 just to slow down a little bit, maybe get a second one if we need it. This guy will become an embrittlement, but remember, cheap ass tower, free upgrades, 022, might as well get it. Same goes with a glue gunner, actually. And I'll get him a bit out of the way. Actually no, because the bomb towers have ridiculously big range under the thing, so we'll just get this guy. 022, he'll become relentless, late game. And we will sit and wait, because this is this is what a lot of the game is. Just waiting for stuff. Round 75 coming up. Nah. Primary expertise, shredding it, as always. Don't even need the damn bomb shooters. I thought about this strategy, and I just thought, because primary expertise kind of saves up into Alchemist permabrew now. That was the whole thing, and the frag damage got unbuffed. So I'm just trying it out, I guess. Trying it out on a hard map. You can try it out on easy maps, but I think everyone knows that anything works on an easy map. You could do fucking, I could just pick like Super Maelstrom and Ice Impale, and that would work on an easy map, right? So it's not so difficult. But on a more advanced hard map, you could see the early game was a bit shoddy, but now we're just sort of cruising through, which is usually how these ones go. On an expert map, it's just every single round you're going for it. You have to think about every single round, but this one, by primary expertise, get carried to round 80. You could buff the primary expertise with jungle drums as well, and then you could have a second discount. You could do that as well. There's a lot of ways, iterations of it, and yeah, it's gonna pop before. But look, all the Moabs are just gonna, go away. You can't see it too well there, but you know what I mean. We're in the 80s now. How is this gonna do against Super Ceramics? Well, primary expertise still one-shot Super Ceramics, so I think we're fine. Especially with this ice and glue at the front as well. It'll just give us more time to pop all of them. Yeah, we're fine. Oh, a few of them got a bit far. Once we get Permabrew though, we are just going to be spamming the shit out of all of our bombs. We'll be getting these guys up to really big bombs. We'll be getting a few more really big bombs, and then it's just going to be 022s everywhere. and we're gonna see how much money we can save up, because I've already lost the black border. Whoa. Be a bit careful there. Now, Balloon Impact actually does make frags do more damage, but damage buffs are not as good as attack speed buffs. The first initial damage buff from really big bombs makes, I think, the frags go from 1 to 3 damage, so it is worth it, because that's like 300%. But I think it makes it go from like 3 to 5 for a $4,000 upgrade. And Balloon Impact isn't that good of a tower either. There are better ways to stall ceramics, such as, you know, this at the front with primary expertise. And we have Permabrew. Look at that. Cheap bars cost, and I think we might have needed it this round. We're going to get our really big bombs really, really quickly. We will. I'll say we'll get 3 more. We'll get 3 more really big bombs. I'll just buy the free upgrades first, just in case. I want to not care. But at this point, the game's kind of already won. Isn't it great? I remember, I think a lot of people can relate that everyone's like first sort of like high tier, sort of complicated strategy was like Striker Moab Mauler spam. And it's sort of just morphed into buffing frags, but it's still bomb spam, right? And I'll just prove, I'll prove for a sec that like, these towers do a lot. Like, this is a $350 tower, it's doing like 10,000 damage. And when you see it shoot the big clump of BFBs that's about to come up, it's gonna do like 80 damage a shot. Like this, it's a very, very good cost-effective set. Oh, never mind, it's doing hundreds a shot. So look at that, right? Insanely good cost efficiency. I just realized that these guys are only shooting Moabs that get through here, so maybe I'll stop buying them. Do I want to get my really big bombs up? I do. So, that's our defense. We'll get one of these guys to Eliminator. We could do cheaper things, like buy a... Actually, you know what? Yeah, we'll buy a First Strike. We'll see how much money we can save. And now I just realized, you know what? For the sake of the showing how good this is, we're freezing the water. We are showing how good this shit is. we're getting more bombs. Do I care about Snowstorm? No. We'll get larger radius. Oh no, DDTs. Oh, is he not freezing the water? Oh, wait, I haven't bought the upgrade yet. Whoa. Look at me go. Is this better than Ninja Spam? No. Oh, actually, maybe. In certain cases, maybe. Because I think that one really big bomb, I think cost-wise, it's actually better than... So why can I not get a bomb here? That looks like it should go there. Whatever. Yeah, that really looks like I should be able to get a bomb, like here. Can I get a dart there? What the fuck? Does larger radius not work? I guess I should get refreezed. It's free. Strange. Anyways. 93 coming up. I'm like talking over. I'm thinking about how many more bombs I can spam, and all of these rounds are just disappearing, right? The Moab Mauler strat. The main issue was the super ceramic damage, and these things, the frags just do so much damage that super ceramics are hilarious because when you have super ceramics coming out, they'd be so clumped. So like this is even a good strat just for cleanup. Maybe just primary expertise and a bunch of bomb shooters. You might not need the thing you might not need the thing. But 95 coming up. Let's see how good it does against the big DDT rush. Here they come. Do we need to use an ability? Doesn't look like it. because the frags, I think, are coming off of the ceramics perfectly. You see, when a DDT gets to the front, it sort of takes a while, but when it's like near other balloons, it's like nothing, right? Relentless is still crazy. They've nerfed it over and over. It costs more and more and more, and it's still worth it to buy it every single time. Striker's level 22, so I can just click this and basically win the game. Win a round. 97 is going to be a bit of a toughie because it is just two Zomgas. I can't get over how weird this setup looks, but I swear to God this works. Like, look at this. These guys do no damage, and then 98 will come and they'll start shooting, and it'll do like 400 damage a shot. I'm not even kidding. Also, the back one died first because of the frags. The frags do more damage than the bomb. It's so funny to look at. I actually did need to use a stun there. But look at 98. Again, we've got like a 30k save up. I could buy fucking super glue right now. And then I would lose on 100. But 98 is nothing. Look at these guys. This bomb shooter, when the big thing of ZMGs comes around, this is going to be doing 200 damage a shot. 200 damage a shot. And there's like 15 of these things. 200 damage a shot. It's nuts. It's crazy. We might not be good for 99, so we'll have a look. But I'll definitely use my striker ability. We'll get our first striker. No, I think we're good. Striker ability now? Ah, who cares, right? Wow. What can I do for damage? A second first strike. A second one. I think we'll be good when it gets over here, though. I think these ones do like just enough, but we'll see. And just not mess up the first strike timing. No, we actually didn't need it. And Kaplonk. There you go. I think it popped into ceramics, actually. That was very close. But look at that. Come on. Our Monkey Star was crazily the primary expertise because we've just got so many. But these bombs are doing a lot. You know, about 50,000 a piece on them. The real winners of this were actually these front bombs. So again, like these ones are doing fucking crazy damage. So maybe it is just spamming 022 bombs with some things, but I think that the really big bombs are good for an early game sort of thing because they do shoot out more frags, I think. But yeah, wow, look at this. Like, this is a $500 tower doing, you know, 200, 300, 400, 1,000 damage per shot in the late game. Like, it's really good. We'll see how it does in free play, just for fun, with our 2 first strikes. Oh, well, round 101 is very easy, isn't it? 102, we'll have a look. Got a Zomga. Spaced DDTs might be an issue. And again, if I didn't mess up my early game, this was Black Border. This is a very Black Border friendly strategy. Yeah, okay, well, fortified DDT, spaced fortified DDTs with no Moabs over them. But for the standard 100, you know what I'm talking about. I was able to buy 2 first strikes in the end game. Come on. It's crazy. It's good. It's really good.